Over 200 years ago, after fighting off tyranny and risking everything, great and wise men put these and other holy words together in the formation of the greatest nation in the history of mankind. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion, or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech, or of the press, or the right of the people peaceably to assemble, and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. Let's watch as these holy words are tested in modern times.
Next two embassies, I'm there in opposition to the nations that they represent. First up, Uganda. Human rights violators and just some very bad people. They're easy to find, and well, they didn't give me much of a reaction.
Right, the red brick building is the Embassy of Uganda, and the gray stone building is the residence of the ambassador. So this is for one man and his family, and this is for the entire staff of the representatives of Uganda to the United States. Go figure. That light's going on and off in the middle of the day. Are they saying hello? I don't know. Seemed they were at a lawyers type lunch in the Clinton office, so I'm now at the New Hartford office.
I don't like to talk about it. Pardon?
I don't want to be filmed.
Well, get out of my camera. I don't know if the light on and off was a signal or faulty wiring or some kid playing with a light switch. Never figured that one out, but I gave them about an hour and a half of my time. This is the only sign of a reaction I got. So let's move on to Russia, invaders of Ukraine. That was unusual. He let him dig around his car. I don't know why he's pulled over, but the officers looked away and let him dig around his car. That's probably not a very safe move. I'll be honest. I do the First Amendment thing. I stand on U.S. public grounds, yet I am so close to all kinds of embassies, and I've been avoiding them simply because of things called diplomatic immunity. Although I know I'm right. I don't know if some jackwagon from some totalitarian regime will come out and abuse my rights, maybe with violence, maybe worse, and not get punished because they can't be punished. The worst thing that can happen to a diplomat or someone with diplomatic immunity is they can be removed from the host nation. So I've stayed away, but I thought, what the hell? The wild hair up my yin-yang says, go for it. Oh, hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, and yourself?
Good. Somebody here called about you filming. What's going on?
I'm filming? Or videoing. We don't use film anymore.
Oh, I gotcha. For what? Can I ask?
Just reporting for personal use.
Why? Is there a specific reason why this building or no?
Well, I took an interest in the name of the firm. I know they're in Clinton, too. Just curiosity.
Alright. They called because they were concerned about you walking around the building a bunch of times.
Really?
Yeah, I guess. They tried to talk to you or something like that, or no?
Someone asked if they could help me, and then someone else took a picture of me.
Oh, I gotcha. No, they called us.
Why'd they call you?
Making them nervous, I guess. You have any ID on you? I can just write down your information for my report?
I prefer not to identify unless
You don't
I'm
want
unless I'm accused of a crime or something.
No, that's it. They were
Okay.
just concerned. So.
Yeah. That is strange. The second name on that sign used to be a DA. He's sworn to the Constitution. He knows people can film from public.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I don't think they were actually involved in calling. It's probably secretary or something
Yeah.
like that. Who knows? Is that the same Art Curie that was a DA or just?
He used to be a DA for Oneida County area. I don't know the districts. I don't know the other names. Ward, Foley, Dwyer. Yeah, I don't know who they are. Looks like he may have dropped his license or registration and had to dig around and find it. But still, I would have kept a much closer eye on him as he's digging under his seat. These two were coming out the front way and then saw my camera and turned around. If my camera is the reason for a turnaround, their purpose is defeated. Long live Ukraine!
I was just wondering what's going on.
Just videoing.
Okay, please stay out of our parking lot. Are you parked in our parking lot?
Oh, I'm not parking lot and I'm staying on public property. I don't trespass.
Very good, thanks.
All right. All right. Thanks.
Have a great day. Oh, they gotta clean that lens. You might not have gotten a good image of my face. It's a filthy lens. Ah. My apologies, I am going over 15 minutes. I do try to keep it under 15 minutes, but I don't know how to tell the whole story and trim it down enough to keep it under 15 minutes. So bear with me, you're going to get an advertisement soon. Here we have Secret Service police. Bear in mind, they're solving an altercation on the streets of D.C. where usually the jurisdiction would be the Metropolitan D.C. Police. However, it's the Secret Service Police. One of the duties of the Secret Service Police, not the Secret Service itself, but their police force, is to protect the various embassies. I find out after after running into the Steve Bannon look-alike, only clean-shaven, Mr. Bannon's brother there. I don't know why he sends his kid to a Russian school, but some Americans are very, very confused. Anyway, I find out that the Secret Service police are responding to the cowardly Russians' call on me. They didn't want to talk to me. They wanted the Secret Service police to do it. It's as ironic as someone like Marjorie Taylor Greene or Steve Scalise asking the Capitol Police to protect them at this point in time. A different story. It was about a guy with a camera. I was there for them all to see. A guy with a camera taking your pictures. I'm hungry. Nah, not Subway. Hi, good, and yourself?
Good. Hey, I'm not stopping you on nothing. I'm not stopping you on nothing. I just wanted to ask you a few questions. You are not detained at all.
Well, in order to ask me questions, you'd have to stop me, and I'm not stopping.
No, I'm not stopping.
Have a good day, sir.
All right.
I'm not stopping you, but I want to ask you some questions. Yeah, you can walk with me if you want. Oh boy. You want to see where I parked. Looks like I'm going to get my steps in today. Alright, pretend like you're not seeing me. Well, I am I'm Quasimodo, and I found sanctuary to the Secret Service stopped looking for where I parked. This appears to be one of those TikTok stars. Okay. Well, there's a wannabe TikTok star. But hey, you know, us geezers, we stick to YouTube. I don't have anything to do with TikTok. So YouTube it is. Geezerville. Geezers Unite. Don't go on TikTok and look for this performer. Watch more of my videos.